Welcome again, my travel buddies. It's adventure time with Captain Nello. Are you ready to discover new and exciting things today? Well, I sure am. And as we read and learn together, I am sure that you will have fun. Remember, we're getting warmer with every new letter and words we discover. Let's see what new we will learn today. Before that, let's see what we can remember about our cute, cuddly letter C. C as in the word cat. C as in the word car. Can you remember our last episode? We learned that letter C begins the word cat and car. We also learned that letter C is the third letter of the alphabet. Letter C is also known as a consonant. It makes the sound k, as in cat, k, as in car, k, as in caterpillar. Today, we are going to be moving on. And let's get ready to meet delightful D. What's our letter for today? Letter D. Now, letter D is the fourth letter of the alphabet. Letter D is also a consonant, just like letter C. Letter D makes the sound D. D. D as in dog, D as in dolphin, and D as in duck. Let's say those words again. Dog, dolphin, duck. Take some time and say them. Dog, dolphin, duck. Have you ever seen a dolphin before? Now, I hope that you have close by your book and your pencil because it is time for us to try and write letter D. If you've never tried writing letter D, don't be afraid. Remember, this is delightful D. So, take your pencil and follow the steps that you were given. First, we will learn to write uppercase D. So take your time. How well did you do? I hope that at some time you will share your work with us. Now, let's try writing the lowercase or common D. Follow the steps again and take your time. Now there you had it. I'm sure that wasn't that difficult. Now, you had the chance to learn to write letter D in both uppercase or capital letter and the lowercase or common letter. Now, are you ready to hear a delightful story about letter D? But as I read the story, as normal, you are going to listen and you will try to find some of the words that begin with letter D. So you have to pay close attention. Listen and look at your screen. The name of this story is Dinah. Dinah is a girl who had a dog named Dot. Dot was a fun dog. Dinah loved all animals. Dinah asked her dad to take her to the zoo to see the animals. Dave, the neighbor, wanted to go with them. Dinah wore a dress and brought her favorite doll. They all rode the bus to the zoo. The driver opened the door and told them to sit down. At the zoo, Dinah loved watching the dolphins jump in and out of the river. After seeing the animals, Dinah's dad bought her a balloon and toys. So boys and girls, that was our story, Dinah. Where did Dinah go? Yes, Dinah went to the zoo. Was there anything else special about Dinah? Something that she had? She had two things. Can you figure out or remember what they are? Dinah had a dog and Dinah had a doll. Can you remember that? Nice. Now, can you remember what Dinah saw at the zoo? Yes, she saw the dolphins jumping in and out of the river. Now, remember, you were supposed to be listening and reading along with me to find all the words that begin with D. Did you find them? Let's see if you did a good job. So, did you find the word Dinah? What about the word dog? Can you remember the name of that dog? Yes, the next word with D is Dot. So far we have Dinah, dog, Dot. Did you find any more? Well, you should have been able to find Dad, Dave, doll, driver, door, down, dolphins. Did you find all those words with the letter D? Let's go them over one more time. Dinah, dog, Dot, Dave, doll, driver, door, down, dolphins, and then we had Dinah's dad if you did put that one in. So dear boys and girls, we found all the words in our story with the letter D. Now it's time for our grand adventure. Remember, we always look for treasures with our letters. So here you have a lot of items to see. Now we will say the names and then you will decide which of these belong to the family of D. Remember, these are all things that you might have in your home. So let's say the name of each of them. The first one is cup. Cup. Then we have fan. Fan. What does that look like in the corner? That's a door. Door. Dog. And the dog is right next to a lovely cake. And we have a dog. So we have cup, fan, door, dog, cake, and doll. Remember, letter D makes the sound D. D. So, as you say the name of each of those pictures, see which of these begin with the letter D. Now let's see what you did on that activity. Let's count your treasures. So, did you identify the picture of the dog? Yes, if you did, you're absolutely correct. Dog begins with the letter D. Can you spell dog? D-O-G, dog. Let's spell dog again. D-O-G, dog. And remember, as we spell these words, you can also write them. What was the next picture? Then we had doll. Did you choose the doll? If you did, great job. Let's spell the word doll. D-O-L-L, doll. D-O-L-L, doll. Can you find any more? Well, do you think cake? What about cup? Did anybody choose those? Well, I hope you didn't. But if you did, you'll get it right the next time. So let's see. Door. The last one we have is door. Door also begins with letter D. Let's spell the word door. D-O-O-R, door. Let's spell that again. D-O-O-R, door. Remember, as I spell the words, you can write them down. Now, there you had it, boys and girls. I hope that you were able to find all those treasures in our treasure hunt. Remember to send to our mailbox what you learned from our lesson today to the Guyana Learning Channel, either by post or on our Facebook page. Well, my adventure friends, we sure had fun today, learning so much about our delightful friend, letter D. Join me, Captain Nello, for the next episode and see if you could guess which letter is next. So for now, it's bye-bye.